Hi everyone! So I just filmed like this whole look. Well, I was starting to film this whole look and then I realized I just really didn't like what I was doing. So I just said, screw that, I'm gonna take it all off again, which I did, and I'm just gonna film like kind of a get ready with me because I want to film another video after this. So I thought instead of just me putting on the makeup, I'll just show you what I'm doing. So actually I've been using the Urban Decay Eden primer potion. This came as a little trial size, so I've been using this one a lot because it has like a yellow toned base. So if you have redness underneath, like if you have redness on your eyes, these kind of yellow based eye primers are really good because they kind of neutralize the redness. And if my eye here is looking really bloodshot, like look at this. This does not look healthy. I tried to take off the makeup just using a remover, and the remover I used kind of irritated my eyes and I don't want to wash my whole face, so this eye's like kind of irritated. Anyhow, so today I'm gonna use the Naked 3 Limit. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4th one over from the sort of lighter side. So what can I talk to you guys about while I'm getting ready? I want to do like a little chit chat. So I've been really busy kind of behind the scenes. I've been organizing some really awesome giveaways for the month of December because I really want to give something back to you guys. So I've been organizing what to give away and like what gifts to get you guys, and that's been actually really a lot of fun. It's been more fun than getting gifts for like my family members and stuff because you guys are so easy to shop for. I know what you guys want. You guys want makeup and beauty and skincare and all that stuff. Whereas with my family it's a little bit harder because the fact is that we're all adults, so most of us already, you know, have everything that we need. We know if we want something, we just go out and buy it. So it's a little bit hard to shop for Christmas, I find, when you're like grown-ups, because there's not really any need to buy anything anymore. I don't know. I actually just realized I forgot to curl my lashes. I like to do that before because sometimes this little metal thing can kind of ruin the makeup that you put on your eyes. This lash curler is also by Urban Decay. It's been discontinued, unfortunately. So if anyone knows a dupe of it, because it's the only lash curler I have seen on the market that is like open on the sides, and I don't know any other curlers that are like that. So anyway, as I was saying about Christmas gifts, so yeah, there's gonna be a lot of giveaways in the month of December. Hopefully, I'm still trying to organize a few things, but I definitely have some cool things lined up for you. I'm just gonna use this one. Called Mugshot. It's the 3rd one over from the darker side from that palette. So I am going to be doing holidays again this year, but it's going to be a little bit different because last year I had a video every other day in the month of December, and it went all the way up until the very end of December, and honestly it just ended up being really stressful for me because I couldn't really enjoy my own Christmas holiday. Because over Christmas I usually go up to our family's cabin in the Swiss Alps, and so I had to like pre-film a lot of things because I'm not here at Christmas time. Like we usually go up on the 24th or sometimes even the 23rd, and then we go up there and then we're up there until like sometimes even up until New Year's or whatever. So last year it just ended up being like Christmas is already stressful for most people, you know, like you have a lot of things, like you have to buy gifts, you have to like, you know, get stuff organized for the meal that you're gonna cook and whatever, because usually we cook the Christmas meal up there. There was a lot of organizing to do on that end, and then you know you've got like social engagements with your friends and whatever. And so I think this year I'm not gonna do it up until the end of December because first of all, like I want to have a holiday as well. You know, I need a break too. And also just, I might not do videos every second day. I'm just gonna be doing holiday themed videos in December, and there's gonna be a lot of giveaways, but I don't know if I'm gonna be uploading every single or every other day just because, you know, they weren't like vlogs. They weren't like Vlogmas where you just kind of film whatever you're doing that day, which is actually fairly simple. They were more like structured kind of tutorials, which some of them took a long time to edit and whatever. I'm just gonna take this shade here. This is called Strange. I think it's the lightest one in the bunch. So, I don't know, are you guys excited for Christmas or for the holidays in general? I don't know what other, I think, are there any other holidays in December for other religions? I mean, I'm not religious myself. Like, I don't celebrate the religious aspect of Christmas. I just kind of, you know, it's like a tradition, and obviously I know it comes from Christianity, but I don't celebrate it for its, you know, religious aspect, but I think there's also Hanukkah over that period of time. I think that's sometime in December. I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade here called Liar, and I'm actually gonna just use the brush that's in here. And I'm just gonna put that on the very inner corner. I'm gonna take that Maybelline Fit Me concealer and just kind of dab that under the eye area quite generously, because I don't find that this concealer is not very opaque. So concealer face. I think everybody makes those annoying faces when they're putting on like concealer or mascara, because it kind of, you know, it stretches the skin underneath your eye. So I have actually last year's Christmas decorations. They're sitting in a box over here, and I'm kind of thinking if I want to put them up again this year. I had like pink Christmas balls like all around my room, but I've changed kind of the setup of my studio a little bit, so I might just kind of hang them up here in the back where I have the lights, the fairy lights. So I'm just going to set my under eye concealer with this powder by Alverde, which is like a German drugstore brand, and I really like this powder. It's the Camouflage powder. So it's just good for like brightening. It's just worked really well for under the eye. So on December 6th is St. Nicholas Day here in Europe. Well, in many European countries we celebrate St. Nicholas Day, which is kind of like Santa Day. So Santa Claus comes from, also I think, I don't know if it's a biblical story or it's one of the saints, whatever. St. Nicholas, and I think as kids we learned the story of St. Nicholas, what he did. He was like a very selfless man. Like he was a very giving man, and so I guess that's how it kind of story evolved to Santa Claus and like giving gifts. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever HT powder, pressed one. And so actually for that day, it's kind of like a day for kids, but what I'm doing this year is I'm inviting two of our closest friend couples. So they're two couples that are like our closest friends, and one of them has a young child. I'm gonna have them over for like a big brunch. So there's gonna be three couples, so myself, my fiance, and then the two couples. So we're gonna have like a big brunch here. And so I'm just already thinking of what I want to make for brunch. If I want to make like, I think I want to make something like a cake, you know, like maybe a coffee cake or something like that. And then also like, of course, all the typical brunchy stuff like eggs and ham and bacon and like, you know, jam and all that stuff and fresh bread. But I definitely want to do some kind of like a cake, or I was even thinking of doing like a cheesecake. I'm going to use the bronzer by The Body Shop. This is the number 02. It's kind of a good color if you're not very dark already to begin with. So yeah, I'm just like thinking up like recipes right now to make for brunch. So I want to know from you guys what you like to eat for brunch. So I like to always make like a quiche or something that you would kind of more eat for lunch, and then mix that with sort of breakfasty stuff. So let me know what you guys would eat for brunch and like give me some ideas, because I want to make something different. I also like to serve alcohol with brunch, so I usually serve like champagne or something like that. Now I'm gonna grab this blush by Nars, and this is Nars Orgasm. It looks like that. I think it's probably the most purchased Nars blush, I think, on Sephora website, but it is a really nice color. It's kind of like a pink with a little bit of a golden sheen. So it works really well with the colors that I have now on my eyes, kind of that pinkish theme. Just using this brush. This is by Hakuhodo. Oh yeah, S103. So you can get that from the Hakuhodo website. They make really, really good quality Japanese brushes. I have a whole video on these, by the way, if you've never heard about Hakuhodo. I've gotten in the habit of using the Anastasia Dipbrow for my eyebrows, and what I like to do is instead of just dipping my brush straight into the pot, I started to use like a metal spatula and just get out a little bit of the product, and then I close it right away, because this way it just keeps the product fresher. I've also started doing that with my gel liners, and I just use it from here. So I just find that this like helps the product to stay fresher a lot longer in the pot, because you've only got the lid open for like a second. So I totally use these spatulas so much. This one is by Krelon. So I've been starting to kind of do my brows a little bit different with this product. I've been starting to kind of draw in a couple of like extra hairs here and there. to kind of make them look a bit more like natural, you know, not like super sculpted, because the more I see those kind of like, you know, those brows that kind of like fade in from here and then go out and they just look like perfect. While that looks like really cool in a way and it looks really trendy, a part of me is like really not liking that look anymore. I'm just starting to think it looks really dated. So I've been starting to kind of do them a little bit more less perfect, if that makes sense. Like kind of drawing in little kind of uneven brow hairs that stick out, because I feel like it just looks a bit more like real brows. And some people say, oh, that looks messy, but if you look at real brows don't like look like two straight on drawn lines, which is how I used to kind of do my brows for a really long time. I don't know, I still haven't quite decided what I like. Kind of liking the sort of more bushier, less perfect looking eyebrow on me. I think it just looks a bit more realistic. So I'm not actually going to apply eyeliner right now, and to be honest, if I'm just getting ready quickly for the day, I often don't wear eyeliner. So do any of you guys have plans yet for New Year or New Year's Eve? Last year we just had some friends over and celebrated here. We made a nice dinner and then just kind of had fun here, because I don't know, I don't really like to go out on New Year's to these like, I used to do that in the past. We used to get tickets to like some expensive event or like a club or something like that, and it was always costing like a lot of money. Most of them I always just thought were kind of a waste of money. So last year we just kind of invited some friends over. I think the year before we just went skiing. I think I just forgot to press record, is I put this liner into the waterline. This is by Maybelline, no, sorry, this is by Max Factor, and it's the Kohl Kajal eyeliner in number 90 Natural Glaze. It's kind of like an off-white sort of cream tone color. So for the lips, I kind of want to stay with this sort of nude pink theme. So I'm going to use this lipstick by Bourjois. It's the Rouge Edition number 39. Just to keep it simple. And I think last time I wore this this lip product, this is by Margaret Astor. It's the Soft Sensation Lip Color Butter, and this is in Caramel Envy. The name's almost like rubbed off. That's this on top. The Ambient Lighting Powder in Mood Light by Hourglass. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this. This one has a slight pink finish, so that's gonna go well. And honestly, I'm just gonna dust this a little bit everywhere. I feel like this gives a really nice glow without it looking like, oh, I applied a shimmery highlight on my face. It just kind of looks natural. So for the hair, I'm not gonna do anything with it because honestly, I'm kind of liking how it looks today. And this is absolutely the natural texture of my hair. Like, I don't even need to curl it to get that wavy look because it already looks like that, which is kind of neat. And I'm going to add this chandelier drop earrings. These were, I don't know if you can still get them. They were from Tallulah 2, and oh, they're so pretty. I think they're just some of the nicest earrings I have. They're very obviously big, but I feel like if you just wear those and like not much else, I think they just look so pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like these sort of chatty makeup vlogs, leave a comment below letting me know if you want to see more, and I'll have a list also below of the products I used. Let me know what other videos you want to see in December. If you have any requests for my holiday series, definitely let me know. You can post your ideas here. You can also post them on Twitter, on Facebook and stuff if there's something that you really would like to see in the month of December. Holiday related, I mean, it doesn't have to be specifically with Christmas, but if there's something like wintry that you want to see, let me know. I'll see you then. Bye guys.